On AUDNZD daily time frame, as expected, price rejected our previous support and traded higher. For now, price is sitting around this rejection area. So let's see if price will break it upward, and then in this case, we'll be looking for sell setups as price approaches our upper blue resistance, or if price will reject this green level again, then we'll be looking for sell setups as a movement till our lower green level would be expected. If we zoom into M30 time frame, we can see that our previous buy setup was activated and this one hit take profit. For now, as mentioned, we are still overall bullish, and if price breaks our green level upward, and a movement till our upper resistance in blue would be expected unless price breaks below this trend line objectively, which means below the last swing that forms around it. In this case, it would be here, or if price forms a new swing around it, then consider it our new swing, and then we'll enter sell on its break downward. On CADJPY daily time frame, as expected, price rejected our lower blue support and traded higher. For now, price is approaching a strong resistance, as you can see in green, and we also have a trend following setup as price is trading inside this channel in purple, and price is approaching our upper purple trend line. So we'll be looking for trend following sell setups on lower time frames. If we zoom into M30 time frame, we can see that our previous buy was activated after a momentum candle close above the head and shoulders neckline. So we entered buy around here. Our stop loss was just below the right shoulder, and we targeted a 2-to-1 risk to reward, which is around our upper 80 resistance. For now, as you can see, price is stuck inside this symmetrical triangle. So, and since price is approaching our upper resistance, we'll be looking for sell setups on lower time frames. So we've got two scenarios from here. We've got if price breaks it upward, then it will hit take profit and we will not buy as we are already holding a buy, and price is approaching a resistance area, and we also have a supply zone from daily time frame as price made an aggressive movement downward from it. So in this case, price will hit our take profit for the buy, and we will not add one more buy. And in case price breaks our lower red trend line downward, then we will close our buy with around 0.3 or 4 R, and we will sell CADJPY. And as usual, when the sell is activated, our stop loss would be just above the last swing high or last red dot for those who have RichTL, and we target a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. We'll be waiting for a new swing from around our red trend line, and then we'll enter sell after a momentum candle close below it. Best of luck. On EURUSD M30 time frame, as expected, price broke above the last swing and traded higher. This buy hit take profit as our stop loss was just below the last blue dot, and we targeted a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. If we zoom out to daily time frame, we can see that EURUSD is currently respecting this channel and making low lows and lower highs, and rejected our lower support as mentioned, and it's currently sitting around our upper blue brown trend line. So we'll be looking for trend following sell setups on lower time frames, and as price approaches our support again, we'll be looking for new buy setups on lower time frames. Let's see how. On NZDCAD daily time frame, price is still trading inside this giant symmetrical triangle as you can see in blue, and sitting around our upper resistance. So we'll be looking for objective sell setups on lower time frames, and as price approaches our lower support and blue trend line, we'll be looking for objective buy setups on lower time frames. Now price is sitting around our upper blue trend line, so let's zoom into lower time frames and look for potential sell opportunities. As you can see here, this one is overall bullish as it's approaching our upper blue trend line, trading inside this channel as you can see in red, but it's not valid yet, so we'll be waiting for a new swing to form around it to consider it valid, and as our as our trigger swing, and then we will sell after a momentum candle close below it. As usual, when the sell is activated, our stop loss would be just above the last swing high, and we target a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio, which would be around our lower blue trend line and lower support zone, as you can see in orange. Best of luck. On NZDUSD M30 timeframe, we were waiting for price to form a third swing around our upper red trend line to consider it valid, and then enter buy on its break upward, which didn't happen. So we missed this buy opportunity. So let's delete it and update our analysis. If we zoom out to daily time frame, we can see that price is currently approaching a strong resistance, so we'll be looking for objective sell setups on lower time frames. Unless price, as usual, breaks it upward, then our resistance would become support, and we'll be looking for objective buy setups on its retest. For now, price is approaching a resistance, and if we zoom into H4 time frame, we can see that this one is currently trading inside these two blue trend lines, and it's currently sitting around our upper blue trend line. So as mentioned, we'll be looking for objective sell setups on lower time frames like M30 and H1, and as price approaches our lower blue trend line and orange support, we will be looking for buy setups on lower time frames. So we can expect a movement like this on NZDUSD, and as usual, knowing that price can still go up to get more liquidity to be able to push price lower. On AUDJPY H4 timeframe, price is overall bearish, making lower lows and lower highs, trading inside this blue channel. And since price is sitting around our upper blue trend line and green rejection, we'll be looking for trend following sell setups on lower time frames. And as price approaches our lower blue trend line and support level, we will be looking for buy setups to form. For now, price is sitting around our upper blue trend line, so let's zoom into lower time frames and look for potential sell opportunities. As you can see here, we do have a trend line in red. It's still forming, so we'll be waiting for a new swing to form around it to consider it our trigger swing, and then we'll enter sell after a momentum candle close below this area. And we also have a minor trend line forming around here. We will also be waiting for a new swing to form around it and then sell on its break downward. But conservative traders should stick to this red trend line. Best of